We're showing off some history in the 608 this morning. The Noodles and Company on State Street is celebrating 25 years.
It is now the oldest store in the company. Josh Breider is there live this morning, digging in on some eats. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, I took down about half of that mac and cheese from last half hour. I'm going to save the rest for later just so I have something to look forward to. But of course, a lot of history here at the State Street location of Noodles and Company. I've got Brent Bankus. He is the area manager here for Noodles and Company. And you guys are celebrating 25 years. That's a pretty big milestone this year.
Yeah, we're really excited.
You know, you guys have a lot of history here in the community. We mentioned you are now the oldest location in the company. That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, we're kind of the flagship restaurant, so we take a lot of pride in that.
And you guys have a very, very awesome location here, State Street in Johnson. You know, talk a little bit about the building. There are 3 levels, a lot of history here.
Yeah, so the building was built in 1895, so incredibly old. One of the original buildings still left on State Street. And we're right at the corner of State and East Johnson, so everyone sees the big red Eat sign at the front of the building. 3 levels, like you said, and a ton of history. There's a lot of different businesses that have been in the building, from a hat shop to an electrical supply store to a ballroom and dance studio, and originally I believe was a jail as well.
So I don't even know if we want to talk about it, but there's some ghosts in here, is that right?
There are some ghost stories, so we fondly refer to her as Prudence, and she visits us regularly. She pushes pans off the shelves and turns lights on and off, and we can often hear her walking up and down the back stairway in the restaurant. But as far as I know, she's pretty friendly. So.
And you also had like an image where you could see it on security camera too?
Yeah, so one of the managers caught a picture of Prudence standing in the back doorway, and it's just an outline of her in an old dress, and you can kind of make her out in a security camera image.
Oh my goodness, that's got to be a little frightening, but she's friendly though, the way it sounds.
As far as we can tell, yeah. So she just says hi by pushing a pan off a shelf, or, you know, that kind of thing.
All right, well, Brent, thank you so much. Love learning a little history, a little ghost story action, guys, even at 6:15 in the morning. And I have to say, we've been getting a little weird feedback in our IFB this morning, and, you know, photographer Mark Schilling, he was going through the truck. Everything seems normal, so that could be the ghost maybe interacting with us a little bit this morning, guys. I don't know.
I don't know if you guys know this, but I am terrified of ghosts. Terrified of them. But for some Wisconsin mac and cheese, Josh, I think I'd still make a trip down there. What do you think?
Hey, I think it's worth it. They just said you got to stay away from the basement. So maybe that's where we'd shove you, just because of how much you hate ghosts.
Oh, prudent. Stay away. All right, Josh, thank you very much.
I want to see the footage. I want to see this footage they're talking about.
Chris does not believe in ghosts.
Highly skeptical. So remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608, ghosts or no. Go to our social media or in the 608 at WISCTV.com.
You can't prove they're not real, Chris.
Yeah, you can't prove a lot of things aren't real. So anyway.